Hey DB, welcome back to this week's episode of Conquest Journal. I'm Sam.
And you already know me, it's Adrian.
Let's get started. The Guitar Club has a new band that performed a thrilling concert earlier this month.
Let's rock out.
Deathbyte, a school band, hosted their first Halloween concert.
Deathbyte. Okay, so about Deathbyte, it's a little local school band. You know, we kind of get like a couple little people together. And we practice some cool songs, we cover them up together, and we just play them. And, we practiced from the beginning of the year. You know, we had some song ideas. You know, we kind of made a set list. And ultimately, towards, the second to last week of September, we started actually playing the songs, rehearsing them and actually singing them. So we had a lot of practice with them. I'll tell you right off the bat, the concert was a huge success. We had a lot of fun. The energy was on the stage, and ultimately it went on to the crowd. So it was a huge success. There's going to be tons and tons of more concerts, This won't be the last time you guys will see us. Ultimately, as a band, we'll be playing as frequent as we can. As long as you guys give us a permission, we'll play for you.
Julian, who is a part of the band, had his first solo.
I feel great because it finally has me put myself out to other people to show that I can actually play.
If you enjoy rock music, well, why not attend the next rock concert? Check out DVHS Guitar on Instagram for any future events. Reporting for Conquest Journal, Natalie Perez.
Dia de los Muertos is a special tradition celebrated in Mexican culture.
Let's see how DV celebrated.
November 2nd is known as Dia de los Muertos, which is a holiday that celebrates the lives of our loved ones.
It's a belief. It's a belief that the souls are allowed to come back to this world and visit their loved ones once a year, and that's November 2nd. For Dia de los Muertos, a lot of people go to the cemetery, they visit their loved ones, and it's supposed to be a happy day, not a sad day, because you're supposed to feel the presence of that person that already left to a better life.
Many teachers around the school celebrate this vibrant day with decoration and altars around the school.
I think it's a tradition that tells a lot about who we are and our beliefs and our traditions.
Dia de los Muertos is an important day as we remember and honor those who have left us. Reporting for Conquest Journal, Lilia Gomez.
For the first time ever, Del Valle High School has a brand new GSA Club.
Let's tune in.
Del Valle High School is introducing their new club, the GSA Club, which is meant to be an open-minded group, is a safe space for those who identify within the LGBTQ+ community or anyone in general.
I realized that we have a need for it. We don't have any other GSAs in the Lower Valley area. So I felt like students would need a safe place to kind of gather and just kind of build a community, educate each other. And I thought, why not be the first one to try it? So.
I remember Miss Julia started it around last year. Oh, not started it, but she's wanted to start it last year, but no one really knew about it since we were online. But I came to her class to talk about it, and we went from there.
This club has high expectations to make everyone feel safe and welcome in the school.
With this club, primarily I want students to be able to feel welcome and comfortable I want them to have a place to just come and talk about any issues that are bothering them, and then also possibly come up with presentations to educate others.
This club has a special place in my heart because helps me get closer with my peers.
I joined this club because I thought it would be nice to get to know more people that are in the LGBTQ or allies of it, because you don't see much here at the school.
Don't feel shy. It's a club for everyone. You don't have to be anything or label yourself as anything to come to the club. This is just for anybody who wants to come and be supportive.
Remember, the GSA Club is open for anyone to join, no matter how you identify. Reporting for Conquest Journal, Miguel Garcia.
Mr. Benavides is being recognized as State Teacher of the Year.
He is moving on to the next big step.
Mr. Benavides is the Texas State Teacher of the Year. He has moved on from regionals to state. He was very surprised when they announced him as the State Teacher of the Year, as he was surrounded by his Del Valle family.
Then when they made the announcement here at Del Valle in front of the kids, that's what was even more important. I was just floored. I didn't know what to say. I didn't know if it was real or not real. It was just so surreal that it's still hitting me, but I still haven't fully accepted what's going on, or not accepted, or let it sink in better terms.
His students admire his enthusiasm in the classroom.
Well, it is really inspiring to see someone of our class, mostly our teacher, see him grow every day, having a lot of people coming around and always being so happy, so positive.
I feel really honored because he's a really amazing teacher and he helps you, and his class is just really fun and exciting to go every day.
Good luck in Nationals, Mr. Benavides, and hope you win as National Teacher of the Year. Reporting for Conquest Journal, Eric Vallejo.
Deathbyte's Drumline had a throwdown this weekend.
Let's drum in.
Let's.
To mark the end of marching season, Del Valle's Drumline competed in the annual Drumline Throwdown.
Well, it's been a very long tradition. I believe we're 9-time defending champions. So there's a history of Del Valle going and completing their season this way, and we come from a long lineage, and I wanted to just keep that going, and the students get really excited about it. It's a really good way to cap off the season after putting in so much work into the show.
I thought the performance went really well. I thought everybody as a group went out there and we all put what we could out there on the stage. Honestly, I felt gratification and I felt really grateful for having the season that we had. I felt really happy for the underclassmen to feel everything that I felt over the years. Getting the awards was really just a good way to end the season.
Del Valle won a total of 6 awards, including first place in the high school marching division. Congratulations to the band on their achievements and good luck for the concert season. Reporting for Conquest Journal, Leslie Cornejo.
Word around town is that DV has a new club.
The Environmentalist Club. Let's clean up.
DV introduces a new club that educates students on bettering our environment. The Environmentalism Club is open to anyone interested in making an impact.
There's a museum called Insights Museum, and this museum was looking for a high school in order to provide a grant, some money to start, either help support an environmental class, or if we could I asked what if we could start an environmental sciences club, because there had been huge interest about it. So this was a perfect opportunity. It's kind of like the perfect storm. One of the main projects is Rio Bosque, and go take our kids out there so they could start restoring Rio Bosque to some wetlands here just south of Del Valle.
Not only does this club provide hands-on learning, but it also supplies students the education that we need to protect our environment.
We're all going to learn how to protect our environment and what we can do to help the school and keep it clean a little bit more, and that'll just help the environment in general.
This organization not only benefits our campus, but also helps future generations.
To keep an eye on what we do. Human impact on the environment is pretty huge. A lot of people like to downplay it, but it's not. It's something that's there. And at my age, I probably won't see the effects of what we're doing now, but your generation, generations to come will. And it's time that we start now, or we start at some point so we can make some change. Although change is always hard, but it's important that kids know that any little thing that they do to help make the change is going to carry a long way.
So if you're interested in joining, definitely check out room S200 for more information. Reporting for Conquest Journal, Chloe Galdian.
The theater is hosting their first performance after returning from quarantine.
Let's check it out.
After a year of silence and months of preparation, the DV Theater is premiering their play, Dracula.
We started in August. We gave them their scripts in August and we started doing run-throughs toward the end of August. We are having a charity dinner show for the Child Crisis Center, and it's in memory of one of our Deathbyte students who passed away last year due to COVID. He was one of our SPED students. His name was Jonathan Ramirez. So we're having a spaghetti dinner and our play, and all the money's going to the Child Crisis Center because unfortunately Jonathan spent a lot of time in foster care and in and out of the Child Crisis Center.
I think it's a really good place. I'm glad that there's somebody out there to help those people who need it,
The play would not be complete without the help of DV's orchestra.
I thought it'd be a really awesome opportunity for the orchestra students to do this. I personally love playing musical theater, and it was just a really great experience. It teaches the students a lot of other skills, and I just really want to give them a chance. I would definitely help out other organizations in the future. I like giving my students as many experiences as I can possibly give them.
I love the arts. Both of my children have been involved in theater since they were little. And so I think it's a good outlet for them to show their creativity, to grow confidence. And so I support that. It's very important at this age.
With all the excitement the theater brought, we look forward to their next performance. Reporting for Conquest Journal, Michael Lopez.
Thank you for tuning in into this week's episode of Conquest Journal. I'm Adrian.
I'm Sam, signing off.
I was so sad this morning. I was crying. All I know is
now you have to say.
Why are you stuttering singing it GSA? Number one.
Yeah, it is, because when I formatted it, it let me touch it. Who's editing this?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. JB had to go through the whole footage and